Soy lleno de orgullo, es un gran honor, especialmente porque está aquí en mi isla. Mi padre, Cruz Rivera, es de la puerta próxima, Bayamón, aquí. Cruz Rivera, uno de 17 hijos de Juan y Tomás Rivera, mis abuelos. Tengo más de 100 primos, es la razón que fui corriendo para alcalde de Nueva York. Mamá de Judea, papá de Puerto Rico, es la mayoría de la gente de Nueva York. Quiero decir algo sobre el coronel dijo antes. The colonel recalled December 2007 when I was in Iraq and proudly stood shoulder to shoulder with the Guardia Nacional, the National Guardsmen from here in Puerto Rico. It was an amazing honor to stand with them, and we all, it was the Christmas season, sang Feliz Navidad, my dear friend Jose Feliciano's song, Feliz Navidad. We were all there singing. It was wonderful. And in retrospect, I look back on that event, and why was that group of soldiers different from any other GI that I served with in my 9 times in the front lines in Iraq, my 6 times in Afghanistan? You know what was different about those soldiers? They could not vote for their commander-in-chief. They could not vote for the President of the United States. One of the things that is my project in the short term is to ask the Congress of the United States and President Barack Obama, who was largely elected not because of the black vote or the hippie vote or the college vote, because of the Latino vote, the unprecedented tidal wave that gave Barack Obama an unprecedented 67% of the vote. I will ask them to allow any GI, whether resident in Puerto Rico or not, to be enfranchised and be able to vote. If they can die for the commander-in-chief, they can vote for the commander-in-chief. But that's only temporary, that's only a stopgap. What it highlights is the status of our beloved island, Puerto Rico. After 111 years of colonial domination, isn't it time for us to pick a lane? Isn't it time for us to decide whether we want to be a state or an independent country? How much longer will we be stepchildren in the family of nations? What is happening now in Congress, driven by Governor Fortunio and our representative, is to present a plebiscite to this island. Anyone born in Puerto Rico, whether resident here or in the States, should be able to vote, and they must vote. We must become either fish or fowl, this compromise, this colonial status, something that Juan Gonzalez and I were infuriated by back in the streets with the young lords. The time has come to end it. We must move forward. I want to be buried here. I love this place. I'm so proud to be Boricua. Just as we extend a hand, somos ciudadanos, pero the way we extend the hand to our Mexican and Cuban and Dominican and South American and Central American and Spanish brothers and sisters on the issue of immigration and our demand for comprehensive, humane immigration reform, we ask you to help us. 111 years of colonial domination is enough for Puerto Rico. Let's get over it. Let's shed this second-class status. Let's decide what we are. to the youngsters who have heard the melancholy tale of the downturn in the profession of journalism in terms of job availability, I once was the son-in-law of Kurt Vonnegut, the famed author, who told me when you speak to young people, what they really have as the primary question in their mind is how they can get your job. Don't be dismayed. Don't be discouraged. Over the 40 years that Isabel and Maureen and I and Juan have been at this, we have seen valleys and peaks, cerros y valles. This too shall pass. Take any internship you can get your hands on. Take any entry-level job you can get your hands on. Work it. Every executive producer I have ever had began as an intern. Do not be discouraged. Work hard. It's a wonderful profession, and you do get rare, but you do get the opportunities in some cases to affect positive social change. More has been done because of the courage of reporters, like El Otro Juan Gonzalez, than has been done by any representative. It's a noble profession. I urge you to stay strong and committed to it, because you will be someday inducted into the Hall of Fame of this great organization. And finally, I can only say that I'm glad that I lived long enough so I did not receive this honor posthumously. Thank you very much. I love you.